Good morning, Empower beneficiaries. Good morning, and how is the Salah celebration going? I hope, despite that, you were not paid your stipend to celebrate Salah with. I hope you still find other alternative to make this Salah a memorable one. People actually called my attention to make this video uh, because a news was published by the Telegraph that Empower staff accounts were unfreezed by the EFCC. So people were asking me that how does that relate to the payment of Empower outstanding stipend? Well, nobody knows it all. So when I saw the news, I don't just want to come here or issue a press release to mislead people in any form. So I quickly shared the news with the former program manager of Empower, who is now the acting national coordinator of the National Social Investment Program, Dr. Akindele. I shared the news with him. I told him that this is actually circulating on social media. So how does this affect payment of Empower outstanding stipend? And he replied by telling me that yes, the account of Npower Adhoc staff, they are almost 55 in number. They are actually staff of the Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, but they are the one working for Empower, from their social media department to the disbursement department to this to that to real. So they were actually contract staff. They are not permanent staff. So when this investigation actually started, their bank accounts were also frozen, and this happened in December. Their account was frozen in December. That he himself, as a person, he has been trying up and down, day and night, to see that their account were frozen, so that to see that the EFCC unfreeze their account, so that these people can have access to their money. So they've been pursuing the process for the past 2 months, and luckily for them, the day before yesterday, EFCC lifts embargo placed on the account in such a way that these innocent Nigerians can have access to their money. These people were being paid 80,000 naira monthly, and shortly before their account was freezed, they were paid their 8 month outstanding stipend. Is it 8 or 7 months? The money actually is almost 680,000 naira. The money was paid into their account, and before some of them could even have access or withdraw the money, the account was freezed by the EFCC as part of the investigation process. Now, a good news is that all those accounts have been unfrozen, and these people can now access their money. So, on the part that says, how does that affect the payment of Empower outstanding stipend? Yes, it actually affects the payment of Empower outstanding stipend, because when you hear the news like the account of people who are actually working for Empower have been unfrozen, you should know that any issue that has to do with Empower, any form of irregularities that has to do with Empower, is actually the government is actually finding solution to it, because okay, their account is now unfrozen, they can actually have access to their money. So it means the Empower beneficiaries should also start expecting their own money too, because these people are just like Empower beneficiaries. Empower beneficiaries are contract staff. These people are also contract staff. So the reason why the payment of Empower beneficiaries was actually suspended is because of this ongoing investigation. So if all this ongoing investigation can lead to the fact that the payment of Empower stipend was actually suspended back then in January, and this same investigation also led to the fact that these people's accounts were also frozen, and the same investigation has it that the embargo placed on their account should be lifted, I am quite sure that this same investigation will also now give room for Empower beneficiaries to keep on receiving their money. So it's actually a good news. It means the investigation process is ongoing. There is progress. Sorry, the process is actually transparent. I call it a transparent process because after every step, the EFCC and both the government, they are just trying to, like, even if just a bit of information, they are trying to tell you that, okay, this is what we have done, this is what we have done, this is what we are going to do, this is what we are going to do. Now, unfreezing these people's account is actually a good news to all Npower beneficiaries. And as the government unfreeze their account, I know that anything that has to do with Npower in this current ongoing investigation is actually coming to an end. So what we are expecting now next is the commencement of Npower outstanding stipend. You know, the National Social Investment Program is divided into 4 programs. So I think the other 3 programs have more problems than Npower. The other 3 programs are more corrupt than Npower. Npower as a program, I don't think is actually corrupt. Though the previous management of the program did